Now, just before I came in with my coffee here, I was setting up and I was noticing that I did not bend the treads on all the ladders. I thought I had. However, in yesterday's comments, one of the viewers was talking about priming the ladders, like I was complaining again about how the paint is coming off. And I mentioned back to him that I thought probably what I would do is I would take the remove the paint and respray, and that's sort of the plan right now. I mentioned that now that I can open my front windows, in fact all my windows, I don't need to worry so much about this Mr. Color Leveling Thinner odor bothering me. It doesn't bother me, it's just that I don't like it. Anyway, if you will recall, back when we were doing the Bismarck, the Stynylrez primer worked great on the railing. I think, as I mentioned yesterday, that I think it was a mistake to spray these railings when they were on the fret. At least it is for me. It might work great for you, but it just doesn't seem to want to work for me. I'm probably, well, first of all, I'm probably using the wrong paint and I didn't prime, and I know there's all kinds of reasons why it didn't work for me, but I just want to go back to what I know works. Yeah, that's the plan. In the meantime, let's just recompose here a little bit, and if I bend the railings, I'll do it off camera. We did enough of that, what was it, the day before yesterday? Yeah, anyway, my voice seems to be working pretty good this morning. Okay, I lied. It's not this morning. It's still yesterday. I'm pretending it's this morning. When I talk about yesterday's video, I really mean today's video that just uploaded about 3 hours ago. My problem is I just can't lie and have it not bother me. Okay, now it is today, if that makes any sense. And this is the last of the 7th ladder. Now it is amazing how fast this goes when you're not trying to video it. It's just snip, snip, snip. Well, not snip. Maybe I should say click. Snip, that sounds scary. Anyway, that's the last one. And I do believe it goes right there. Okay. And today is, yep, I made that last night. Anyway, let's carry on here. Now, I had been planning on going into a whole bunch of detail and telling you how I had worked out the calories to the gram, but I don't think we need to do that. Oh, and I know I'm taking them out of the tin here, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to figure out which goes where, because we did, if you remember, we did number the rungs, or count the rungs, so. Okay, I think I got them all. Get this out of the way. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, it's gone. What I did do, I divided that pizza into 8, and I'll eat 1/8 for the next 8 pizza days. Now, this is the 50-50. hoping that it's still potent. And I'm hoping I've got enough of it. You can see the sediment there from previous usages. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to use the time-lapse thing on this or not, but we'll give it a whirl here. Is that going to cover? I think so. If I move them around with a little brush. Notice how they float on the surface from the surface tension. That's how light they are. Maybe doing them all at the same time is not a good idea here. I don't know. I'm not using the macro lens. I think we can probably see this good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, this is going to be okay. I may not need to do the time lapse. This is darkening really fast. Maybe 50-50 is too strong. I don't want them to oxidize and get all powdery, if you know what I mean. Come on, get in there. I should have had a deeper solution. It's not covering very good. There we go. Okay, I'll just keep moving these around a little bit. They are darkening really fast, aren't they? And I'm going to, oh, by the way, I do believe this is the first time that I'm doing the brass black thing on, or is it black brass? Brass black, brass, black brass, I don't know. On the ladders or the railings. This may not be showing up as well as I had hoped. I'm not sure. Let me check the monitor. No, it's pretty dark. You can't really see what's going on there. Just keep agitating them. Yeah, I can tell right now. If I can hardly see it, I'm pretty sure that the camera isn't going to be able to see it either. I might be able to lighten it up a little bit in post. I did try to lighten it up here while I was editing, but it doesn't seem to help very much. So we're just going to go back to normal. All right, let's see if we can get those out of there without damaging anything. I can hardly see them, so I don't know what I'm grabbing on here. Anything else? I guess I got them all. What I'm seeing now is shadows. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's more. Should be another one. I thought there was. There it is. Okay, now we got them. Should be 8 pieces altogether. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. All right. Now, I suppose by rights maybe I should be rinsing these off in clear water. Otherwise the oxidation will continue. This one doesn't look like it's... Oh, I think they're going to be okay. Alrighty. Now, if you will remember from before, when this stuff settles to the bottom, you end up with clear liquid again. I do believe we'll be able to get to reuse this. I love these little Tamiya bottles. They're sure handy. Now, I do believe it would be a good idea. I say do believe a lot, don't I? To soak these in clear water. Very carefully pick them up so they don't scratch off the oxidation. That is the problem with black brass, or brass black, or what is it? Brass black. And the last one here. I guess I don't want to be banging them together either, because that will kind of chip off the oxidation. This oxidation does not harden, as far as I know anyway. All right. Okay, I have adjusted my camera here so that it is almost a full stop overexposed to offset that white background there. And I just knew that you were going to want to see it with the macro lens, because I did. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. Looks good to me anyway. Oh, am I seeing brass glinting through there on that one on the bottom left? How could that have happened? Yeah, I'm definitely seeing brass there. I wonder if there was like a little air pocket there or something, and it kept the solution from. Sure, there's brass glinting through there. Well, nobody's going to see that anyway, most likely. I wonder if there's any more like that. I don't think so, just that one. Now, isn't that unusual? Yeah, there it is again. It's on the one on the bottom left corner. That is definitely brass. Well, now, isn't that something? I would have never have thought that. Okay, we've done enough here with this. Let's move on to another aspect of this step. Okay, there's the 8 we need. Where did I see it? Right there, A8. And then we need 2 E7s. You know, a minute ago I thought we were all done except for these big pieces. Okay, that says 16. And this one I can read a little easier. It does definitely say 17. Okay, as long as we have the A fret taped down, we may as well grab our 2 16s and 2 17s that we need. Okay, now to get these other tabs, I'm going to just flip this over. Now, did I get this one here? No. Why does this not want to seem to come up? Oh, there we go. I guess it was just sort of... You know what? I think I missed one here. Well, I'm going to have to get my hands in your way here. Okay, got it now. What about this end one? Did I get that? Seems to be stuck. There we go. Okay, as long as we are still on the A sheet, let's get this last piece here, number 5. And it looks like we only have one awkward tab. I should make a special tool for cutting at this angle. I think I got it. Okay, looks pretty good. Alright, I think that's it. I want to be careful not to bend this tongue thing. For some reason, these pieces do not seem to be coming up off the plastic. I'm wondering, could it be because I airbrushed them? Well, we heard that one. Now there are 2 E sheets, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the other one the same way. Now, as near as I can tell, we have all of the pieces we need to complete step 54. A lot of them we made in previous episodes, like these pieces. These pieces here, or these ones right here. Anyway, we need a couple more of our optical units. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the paint from this railing and try and spray it with the Stynylrez res. And yeah, and also like this part here has got paint on it. Well, if we're going to do any soldering, I don't want any paint, because I'm thinking that maybe I should maybe turn that over and see what's on the other side. Well, we can do that tomorrow. Anyway, I think we're about done for today, folks. We did pretty good. These pieces here, I've decided I am going to airbrush them, and I'll airbrush the outside with 22, and then I'll paint the deck with the darker gray by hand, the way we did the other parts, the way we did right here. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.